under separation axiom, let us see what do we mean by a first countable topological space and then second countable topological space, then their relations and some nice properties which are more related to properties of metric spaces. That is, to define what is called a first countable topological space, let us introduce what is called a local base. We have seen what is a base which will induce the topology. So, now we will see locally. So, that is what it is called local base. We are given a topological space, let x comma tau be a given topological space, then this topological space, consider x tau be a topological space and fix a small x in capital X. Now, consider a collection of open set containing the point x. So, in fact essentially we will call the neighborhoods. So, first then a collection say a collection scrid suffix beta of x, a collection of open sets containing this particular x, a collection of open sets containing x is said to be a local base, at x, is said to be a local base at x if and only if it satisfies the following condition, namely you give any open set say U containing x, if and only if for each open set say U containing x, that is U is any open neighborhood of x. If it is a open set containing x, we also call it is a open neighborhood of x. For each open set say U containing x, now there should exist a member from this collection. For each open set U containing x, there exists at least one member, there exists say V from that collection scrid beta suffix x. So, we have the some open set, for each open set U containing the point x, we should be able to find a member V from scrid beta suffix x, satisfying this condition, namely for each open set U containing x, there is a member from scrid beta suffix x such that it is x already x will be in V, because scrid that collection itself open set containing x. So, what we mean x belongs to V, that V is contained in U. So, this would be true for every whenever U is a open set containing X, the V will depends upon U as well as X that containing smaller. So, we have U, then inside that U there is a small open set from discrete beta X. This is from discrete beta X containing X and contained in U. Then we say that this collection discrete beta X is a local base at X. So, a topological space is said to be a first countable topological space if and only if for each X we should be able to get a local base and that local base should be countable. That is what this, it has a countable local base. So, a topological space X tau is said to be a first countable topological space, or also we say that said to satisfy the axiom of first countability. So, we will just say that. So, our definition is a topological space, a topological space capital X comma tau, a topological space is said to be a first countable topological, said to be a first countable topological space if and only if it satisfies the following condition, namely for each X, for every X in our space capital X, there exists a local base say beta X such that that collection beta X is a countable set. So, that for each X in X there exists a countable, local base, say it has a countable local, that is all. For each X in X there exists a countable local base at X. That is, for each X there exists a countable local base, say discrete beta suffix X at X. Here countable mean beta X countable mean there is a bijection if it is either a finite set or there is a bijection between this set, that set is discrete beta suffix X and the set of natural numbers. So, normally if beta is countable, so this will imply beta X can be written as, normally we assume that B1, B2, B3 dot dot, that means, so I mean finite case is trivial, still we write this way, if it is B1, B2, B3 we do not say that they are all distinct. So, but in general we can have distinct. So, it will be the index set will become a finite set or a countably infinite set. So, let us see, we are already familiar with what is called a metric space. So, we use the metric space, so that is immediately clear that every metric space is also a topological space. The metric topology is always first countable. So, that is in fact the first natural examples are in particular set of real numbers or R power n, more generally any metric space. So, we start with a examples, also will give examples of topological spaces which are not metrizable. So, that means we will not able to find any metric on a X such that the topology induced by the metric, say tau suffix t, coincide with the given topology. So, examples given that x comma d, x is non-empty set, d a metric on x, so that x d is a metric space, x d is a metric space. So, that is we have a distance function, d is a function from x cross x to x, or which each order pair we associate a non-negative real number. So, d of x y is such that this is greater than or equal to 0, equal to 0 if and only if x equal to y, and d of x y equal to d of y x, and the triangle inequality. It satisfies, the d satisfies all these conditions. So, we have a metric space, then we have defined what is mean by a open set. So, a subset A of x is open, if it is empty set means it will be open by definition. So, then for each x in A should be an interior point, meaning is for each x in A we should be able to find a ball center at x and some radius, so that the ball is completely inside the set A. So, then this we know, I mean A open in x if and only if for each x in A there exists a radius depends upon x, we can even call it r x greater than 0, such that ball center at x radius r x is completely inside A. So, now fix x, we want to prove that this topological space, that means what is the topology mean? The collection of all open sets, where we define open sets this way. So, that topology we will call it tau suffix t, the topology induced by tau, the metric d is first countable. Result is we will prove that x tau d is first countable, is a first countable topological space. So, what you have to do is fix a element. So, take an element, how to prove is take fix let small x belongs to capital X be an element, then you have to give a local base which is countable. So, that is, I mean here it is easier in the sense that what is our aim is smaller and smaller open sets. So, for consider let x in x and this grid beta suffix x is just they are all ball center at x radius is 1 by n, countable we want, so natural numbers, there is 1 correspondence between 1 by n and natural number, 1 by 2 goes to 2, 2 goes to 1 by 2 or this way, where n belongs to the countable, this collection is a countable this is a and beta x, this set is a countable subcollection of the tau d, because we have seen earlier that each open ball, or it is a simple exercise, each open ball is an open set. So, each is it is a subcollection of tau d. Further, the center, because distance between x and x is 0, 0 is less than 1 by n. So, each ball contains x. So, script beta suffix x is a collection of open sets containing x. Now, to prove this collection is a local base at x, so we have to start with a open, any open set containing x. So, now take a open set, take a open set say U containing x. So, in fact, only this follows from the definition of open set itself. Now, U is an open set containing x. Instead of A we have U, then there will exist a radius, or depends upon x, so either the ball center at x, radius r x is contained in this U. U open in x, so we will write it. So, then the radius we have to take care, it should be small enough, so that this ball should be inside our U. So, first use the definition of open set. Now, this U, now U is an open set in our metric space. So, that means in x comma d, so an open set in x comma d, and x belongs to U, that is it is an interior point, implies, this implies there exists a radius greater than 0 such that the ball center at x, radius r x is inside the open set U. See, now we have U, we have the open set U and x is here. So, now we got a ball center at x, radius is r x, contained inside U. So, now naturally, but we have to get a member from script beta x which is inside U. So, instead of inside U, it is easy to see geometrically, we can get a ball center at x, sufficiently small radius 1 by n, so that that is subset of this ball which is contained in U. So, we will take a n large enough, so that the radius 1 by n is small. So, the n is large enough, so that this ball, this is our center, now this is our radius 1 by n. So, this is our given radius, yeah, this is our given radius r x. So, select n, now select, now select n, a natural number such that 1 by n is less than r x. I mean, that is n is greater than 1 by r x. R x is positive. So, 1 by r suffix x is a positive number. So, we can, for this is given, again Archimedean principle, we can find a natural numbers which is greater than 1 by r x. So, select n such that 1 by n less than r x. So, this will imply the ball center at x, radius 1 by n, center at x, radius 1 by n is a subset of ball center at x, radius r x, which is a subset of u. So, we started with a open set containing x, we got a member. This now, because this is a ball center at x, for each n we have a ball here. So, this is a member of script beta suffix x. So, you got a member from script beta x that contain x and contained in u. So, that will imply the given metric space is first countable. For each x it has a countable local base. So, I mean these are all natural examples, and what are the other, even the nice other metric spaces which are, I mean other topological spaces which are not metrizable. So, we can we have seen that what is called lower limit topology on R itself. Consider x equal to R, the set of real numbers. We have seen that this grid beta set of all closed A, open B such that A comma B belongs to R, A less than B is a base for a topology on X. The topology induced by this grid beta, normally we denote by beta suffix L. So, the topology induced by grid beta L, we call it tau L. The lower, this we call it the lower limit topology on capital R. Yeah. So, we have not yet proved that it is not metrizable. When you say a topological space, in this case metrizable means we should be able to get a metric, we should be able to define a metric on X, and that metric will induce a topology tau d that should coincide with the given topology. That means, this is equal to, suppose we start with a topological space x tau, if it coincide with the given topology tau on X, then we say that the topological space is metrizable. So, we can prove that this topology on R is not metrizable, whereas this topology is first countable. Again the same, you can just will leave this as an exercise. Prove that for each x in X, it is just observation, for each x in our R, for each x in R, prove that the collection grid beta suffix x equal to closed, again the we want that all these open sets should contain X. So, we consider only those open sets starting, because here X is closed interval. So, X is there. So, radius right side we can go to, it is not very far, we do not just consider, see when n tends to infinity we will get smaller intervals. So, now this varies, here it is open, I mean that means these are all basic open sets comes from script beta suffix L, that means they are all basic open sets. Now n x is fixed for each fixed x and n varies, n from capital N. So it is a countable family. I mean, for each natural number we have a ball, I mean here the ball means here the center, not exactly center is x, the basic open set containing x. So now this is prove that this is a local base at x, it is a local base at x, and script beta x is a countable set. It is a countable set, it is a local base at x and it is a countable local, and beta x is a countable set, that imply this R with lower limit topology is a first countable topological space. So like that one can give example, giving examples of first countable topological spaces, so are not difficult. So what is nice thing about this is, it is again a simple observation. If the topological space is first countable, it like in a metric space, see we have a ball, say center at x, radius is 1, first radius is 1, then radius is 1 by 2 half, then the same center will get a still smaller open sets. This is ball, center at x, radius 1, this is center at x, radius half, then still smaller, center at x, radius 1 by 3, so 1 by 4 and so on. So we can get a still smaller and smaller ball. So the same idea we can, I mean, get the balls center at x, radius n. So let us say this is our un, or say it is Vn, such that this V suffix n plus 1 is a subset of Vn, we have like this. So if a topological space is first countable, in fact we can get a local base at x having this property. So that is a, yeah, that is one set is contained in another, so like that, that is, so this will take it as a result, it is a simple result. Let script x comma tau be a first countable topological space, then there exists n will fix a and small x in capital X, then there exists a countable local base, then there exists a countable local base, say beta x, which is equal to say V countable, so we will write V1, V2, V3, Vn plus 1 dot dot, then there exists a countable local base at x such that V n plus 1 is a subset of V n for all natural number n 1, 2, 3 dot dot. So, this we can prove. So, whenever we use that a given topological space is first countable, so we can assume that we will have a local base having this property. So, this is all because it is a first countable local base, it will have first a local base. Fix x in x, again just in fix x in x, fix x in x. Now, x is a, now our topological space x tau is a countable, is a first countable. Now, x tau is a first countable, so first countable topological space implies there exists a countable local base, there exists a countable local base, say so beta x prime, because there we want to denote beta x, which is countable. So, let us say u1, u2, u3. I mean, now it is quite natural how to construct Vn. So, first we can start with u1 equal to v1, but next v2 we want that subset of v1. So, naturally take the intersection of these two. So, just start, I mean then now take, now or define Vn. Now, let Vn equal to u1 intersection u2 intersection un. See, finite intersection, each u1, u2, un are all open sets and all the open sets contain the x. So, it is an open set containing x. So, and now it is easy to prove that it is a local base. I mean, exercise is prove that, I mean this is almost a trivial thing, prove that this collection is a countable, is a local base at x. So, let us like now let the some of the nice properties we have in metric spaces, like you have a set A and a point x is in the closure, then we will get a sequence. We can get a sequence in A which approaches to x. So, first let us see, so far we have not defined what do you mean by a sequence. Sequence means for each natural number we associate a member element xn, that means it is a function from natural number to a set x, then that fn we call it xn, that function is a sequence. So, that we are familiar. Now, let us define what we mean by, in fact a sequence in a topological space converges to an element, that is convergence of a sequence in a topological space. A sequence, so a sequence say xn n1 to infinity, a sequence xn in a topological space say x comma tau is set to set to converge, set to converge or approach, set to converge to an element in the same space, to an element x in capital X if it satisfy, I mean definition mean if is enough. So, you write also if and only if you give any open set containing X. So, that is any neighborhood. What do you mean? Yeah, we talk about open, I mean neighborhood for us means it is a open neighborhood for each open neighborhood containing X, that means if and only if for each open set U containing X, there exists a stage. For each open set U containing X, there exists a stage, there exists say N naught, there exists a stage N naught such that, see this converges means we have a neighborhood. This need not be a ball, we do not, in a topology it can be a just any set which belongs to our tau and X is inside. You have a open set U and X is here. Here Xn approaches means of you find this Xn's inside this U after some stage, mean whenever n greater than or equal to n naught, there exists n naught in capital N such that this all this Xn belongs to U. From that n naught onwards, Xn naught plus 1, Xn naught plus k, all are inside this open set belongs to U for all n greater than or equal to k. Yeah, for all n here, sorry, our notation is n, we use n greater than or equal to n naught. After that stage, all are here. Mean how at the most we do not know x1, x2, xn naught minus 1. We do not worry other these finitely many members whether they are inside U or not. What we want is if you give any open set U containing X, we should be able to find a stage. After that, except finitely many, all the Xn's are inside U. Then we say that the sequence Xn converges to X, or we say it approaches. So, now let us quickly see that, see how in a first countable topological space. So, let x tau be a first countable topological space and capital A subset of X. Then for a point X, first of all it should be in our space. For X in X, X is closer to A. What is A closer mean? Elements of A union the limit points. Limit points we have denoted by A prime, the collection of all limit points of A. So, X is in A closer if and only if, in fact both way, we should be able to get a sequence in A if and only if there exists a sequence Xn n1 to infinity in A such that xn approaches such that xn converges to x such that xn n1 to infinity converges to x. That is, in this case we write xn, this arrow xn approaches to x, understood that as n tends to infinity. We just say that xn approaches to x. So, first let us how to prove this is take first xn, let us assume that for x in x you are given a set, we will assume that a non-empty set. For a topology x in x, x belongs to A closer, mean we should now construct, assume that for x in x, x is the set is given, A is given and x is in A closer. Now just use the definition. First, before that we will have our space is first countable. So, let us assume that it has a local base at x and that local base Vn is such that Vn plus 1 is subset of Vn, like the ball center at x radius 1 by n plus 1 subset of ball center at x radius 1 by n. Yeah. Now, let x tau is a first countable topological space implies there exists a local base, say script beta suffix x equal to say v suffix n, we can denote that by Vn n1 to infinity, a local base at x. What we mean is local base at x, I mean it is understood. So, here we are talking about only there exists a local base script beta x, there exists a local base script beta x which is equal to Vn, n belongs to capital N, there exists a local base beta x such that Vn plus 1 is subset of Vn for all n. Okay. So, they are all open sets containing x, each Vn. Now, for each n, so assumption is x is in A closer. Now, for each n belongs to capital N. Now, for each n belongs to n, V suffix n is an open set containing, it is an open set containing x and our x is in A closer and x belongs to A closer. Vn is an open set containing x and x belongs to A closer implies this we have seen, x is in A closer if and only if for any open set U containing x, U intersection A is non-empty. So, Vn is an open set containing x and x is in A closer, this implies our Vn intersection A is non-empty. So, this is non-empty, hence it will contain an element xn. Like if you are in a metric space, this Vn is a ball center at x radius 1 by n. So, So, if we take an element xn there, distance between xn and x is less than 1 by n, that approaches to 0. So, that will give us xn approaches to x. So, here that is why we have constructed the Vn having that property Vn plus 1 subset of Vn. Now, this is non-empty. So, let xn belongs to, it may contain more than one element, it does not matter, take any one element and call that element is xn. So, that means again we are defining a sequence for each Vn, for each natural number n, take an element xn, that means f at n. So, for n belongs to n, we are calling fn equal to xn, where xn is any one element in fixed element here. So, let xn belongs to Vn intersection A. Then xn n1 to infinity is a sequence. So, this I write what sequence, it is in A, sequence in A. So, we got a sequence in A. Now, we will prove that that sequence converges to x. So, now our claim is, claim this sequence xn converges or say approaches to x. So, claim the sequence constructed this way xn approaches to x, I mean as n tends to infinity. So, to hence by the definition xn converges to x means start with a open set U containing x, then you have to find a stage n naught such that xn belongs to that open set U for all n greater than or equal to n naught. Now, so start with claim x. So, start with a, or so let U be an open set containing x. Now, U is an open set containing x, Vn is a local base at x. Now, this Vn n1 to infinity is a local base, at x, implies there will exist a member from here, that we call it n. There exists n naught, I mean because any element here means some n corresponding to n we have here. So, there exists n naught belongs to n such that x is already in that Vn naught, see that U open set containing x and this is a local base means there is a member containing x and that is contained in U. So, this okay, let us call this is 1. So, now what we want is what will happen to n greater than or equal to n naught, I mean that now n greater than or equal to n naught implies this x n greater than or equal to n naught imply xn by definition will belongs to Vn, yeah, Vn intersection A. Now, this xn is in V whenever now our n is greater than or equal to n naught. Now, our n greater than or equal to n naught implies Vn is a subset of Vn naught, correct. Hence, by definition Xn belongs to Vn. This implies Xn belongs to Vn, which is subset of Vn naught. So, but Vn naught is subset of U. So, which is subset of U, that is we have got, that is n greater than or equal to n naught implies Xn belongs to U, or that is we have this, that is Xn belongs to U for all n greater than or equal to n naught. We started with a open set U containing X and we got an n naught, so that Xn belongs to U for all n greater than or equal to n naught. That is what our definition of Xn converges to X as n tends to infinity. So, hence one way we have proved that if it is a first countable topological space and X is in A closure, then we can get a sequence Xn in A, so that Xn converges to X. In fact, the converse is true, for that even we do not need a first countable. I mean, whenever a sequence Xn converges to X, then for every open set containing X, Xn will be in U as well as in A. So, hence U intersection A will be non-empty, that part is trivial. So, hence it is if and only if X belongs to A closure, if and only if there exists a sequence Xn in A which converges to X. Thank you.